Shawn Ray versus William Bonac. Bonac was one of the candidates to win the Olympia this year. He brought a ripped physique but was a bit downsized, especially in the thighs area. Shawn, on the other hand, is widely considered among the uncrowned Mr. Olympia contenders. In my opinion, he is one of the most complete, balanced, and proportioned bodybuilders of all time. He may not have the most powerful chest, shoulders, or arms, but at the same time, he did not have any major weakness in his physique. The front double biceps shows that Shawn hits the vacuum pose and shows incredible aesthetics. One may argue that Bonac has the better biceps peak, but his arms do not flow as Shawn's. Bonac also has the problem of the blocky waist, which makes his torso looks like a square. Shawn has the wider chest and lats, the tighter midsection and the smaller waist, and arguably has the better quads. Cause Bonac's thighs were considerably smaller this year, Shawn would win the front double biceps. The front lat spread shows that Shawn has the wider structure, which enables him to hit a better pose. Notice how proportioned and symmetrical his chest and shoulders are, and how wide his lats are in comparison with his size. He also shows great separation in the quads area. Bonac, on the other hand, has the rounded shape chest, shoulders, and arms, and shows great conditioning with visible striations. Shawn still looks more proportioned and has the wider lats and would win this pose too. Bonac hits a very impressive side chest, which reminds me with that of Phil Heath. His rounded chest, shoulders, and arms show perfectly in this pose. Although his thighs do not look that massive, he still shows superior conditioning and striations. Shawn, on the other hand, hits an aesthetic pose and shows great symmetry and proportions. Here is another shot which shows that Bonac looks more massive, denser, and better ripped, especially in the lower section. I like Shawn's proportions in this pose, but I see Bonac winning it. The back double biceps is a tough call between the two. They both have rib traps, rear delts, and lats. Shawn's arms flow better, but Bonac has the more massive and rounded shoulders. They both have ripped hamstrings and glutes and powerful calves. Shawn, in my opinion, has the more aesthetic traps, but Bonac arguably has the better biceps peak and the more ripped glutes in this shot. I like Shawn's proportions more, but it could go either way between the two. The rear lat spread shows that they both do not have the width of Dorian or Ronnie, but Bonac still shows better conditioning and looks harder in the lats area. By taking a look at the 1994 Mr. Olympia, where Shawn placed second, you can see that he cannot match the width and the density of Dorian and Kevin, but he still shows great conditioning in his lower section. Shawn could match Bonac in the lats width, cause Bonac is not that wide anyway, but Bonac looks more ripped and better conditioned and would win this pose in my opinion. The side triceps is another tough call between the two. They both show impressive triceps. While Bonac has the more rounded shoulders and the denser chest, Shawn has the tighter and the more aesthetic midsection. Bonac, however, has the better ripped quads and glutes. Here is another shot which shows the unmatched proportions of Shawn Ray. One could argue that Bonac has the better triceps, but you can't overlook Shawn's wonderful midsection. Shawn would dominate in the abs and thighs. His abs were incredibly ripped, symmetrical, and proportioned, while Bonac midsection is arguably among his least impressive areas. Here is another shot which shows that while Bonac may rival Shawn in the quads, he stands no chance in the abs area. The most muscular shows that Bonac has the more rounded muscular areas which make him pleasant to the eye, but when matching him to the master of symmetry and proportions, you will see that Bonac does not look that aesthetic anymore, and this is no surprise. Shawn flows perfectly and shows phenomenal proportions. He looks more balanced and better ripped and conditioned with his ripped chest, shoulders, and arms and his symmetrical six-pack abs. He rivals Bonac in the quads area and shows striations. The tanning and lighting are different, but I still find myself leaning towards Shawn in this pose. So Shawn would win the front double biceps, the front lat spread, the abs and thighs, and arguably the most muscular, but would accept Bonac winning it, while Bonac on the other hand would win the side chest and the rear lat spread. The back double biceps and the side triceps could go either way. If you ask any man about the physique he would like to have between the two, I am sure that he would choose Shawn's physique for the superior aesthetics, symmetry, and proportions he had. He was easily one of the most complete and balanced bodybuilders of all time. Let me know what you think about this matchup, and don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Thanks for watching and have a nice one.